Yeah, where we at? All right, all right. Tap on in. I want y'all to get off in here. Sunday night. Hey man, we back with some more content. You know, sit up there and like the show. Now, we back on it. Now, earlier I could have went to I could have made the show longer. Let me put it like that. I could have made the show longer, but I wanted to save the second half for this right here. Now, people were saying, "Hey, Red, man, you cut the live stream off." Lead attorney was getting ready to break down things from the legal aspect. I said, "You know what? I agree. We're going to save part two for later on this evening, later on tonight." What's up with the people? You know? Yeah, man. Yeah. So, with this situation right here, man, it's buzzing all over the internet. So, guess what? I'm going to tap in, I'm going to make it happen. Right now, do I care about this chick? Absolutely not. But hey, she's content. So hey, content is content. So we gonna talk about it. Now, Anton having the side chick is it's no big deal to me. That's normal. I've seen cats do this all the time. My thing is this: if Anton didn't want people to look at Mika like his side chick, he wouldn't be parading her around like the way that he's been doing. The fame and recognition, you want a beautiful side chick. I get it. We understand it. Oh man. You can't tell me what to do, Joe Perez. You don't you ain't even got a real profile, man. A lot of you cats be talking and y'all don't even have profile pictures, man. Y'all be talking while hiding you talk, but you hide your identity. Yeah. Anton won against Corey. He the one suing. Do you think Corey would sue Anton for anything? Absolutely not. Anton the one is in his feelings. Anton is the one suing. Anytime you have to sue somebody, then you're the one who lost. You're in distress. You're emotional about it. Anton didn't win anything. Now, one thing I can say, he's a nerd and a goofy who's found a way to be popular he's a nerd and a goofy who's found a way to be popular through social media. I give him that. He's found a way to monetize YouTube. He's a goofy who found a way to make money. Anton is a gang goofy Gilligan, 100%. No amount of money could ever change that. No amount of money could ever ungoofy Anton Fleece Daniels. Yes, I said it. Anton Fleece Daniels. No amount of money could ever ungoofy him. I don't care how much money you give Steve Urkel, he's still gonna be goofy. You can give Urkel $1 million, it's not gonna change the fact that he's a gang goofy Gilligan. The Gilligan DNA is in his blood, man. No amount of money gonna ever change that, man. When you lace with this game, you understand that. Gang goofy Gilligan with a triple G, with a capital G. You feel me? Yeah, man. I don't care how much money you give Urkel. At the end of the day, he's still gonna be a gang goofy Gilligan. Same as Anton Daniels. Anton Daniels is Steve Urkel with money. Hi guys. Hey Carl. Man, if you look at Anton Daniels' old videos, man, this dude looks like Carl Winslow from the Family Matters. mixed with Steve Urkel. Let's say if you took Carl Winslow and Steve Urkel and you blended the two, you have Anton Daniels. Oh man. Hey Carl. Hey big guy. You remember Urkel from Family Matters? Oh, gang Goofy Gilligan, Mr. Potato Head looking at. You know? Hey man. Hey man, it's time to dive into the content though, man. I appreciate you all for pulling up. Now I want y'all to hear what Mika had to say about Corey Holcomb in the 5150 situation. Let's dive right into it.
We're going to talk about the new Black Panther Party, the other Black Panther Party, the Nationalists, but I don't know. They got a bunch of different sets, okay? However, we're going to talk about that, and we're going to get into also a lot of the nonsense that's happening out in Minnesota, plus more. All right, so you guys, thank you so much for joining me for that. Now, of course, let's go ahead and get into it. But before we start the show, I want to go ahead and address the whole Corey Holcomb situation. All right, the whole Corey Holcomb incident. Now,
let's be real, Mika. Anton got you for the looks. He didn't bring you up there for your talent. He could have got Messi Michon to say this nonsense that you saying. She would have said it a whole lot better. The only difference is she don't have your looks and you don't have her podcasting skills. You did. So we already know why Anton takes Mika on the road. It ain't for her talent. It's because she's a red bone and she makes him look good when he got this broad on the side of his arm. I think we all know the game. Well, those of us who are laced with this game, we get it.
2 weeks ago, I was told that I was going to go on the 5150 show. And I was excited. All right. I was excited about going on the 5150 show. Last Tuesday, I got on the plane to go from DC to LA. I got to the 5150 studios at about 8 p.m. Pacific time. I met Corey Holcomb. I was introduced to him. He shook my hand. Then about, I want to say 5 minutes before the actual show started, I was told, I can't go on the show. I said, okay, cool.
You can't go on the show because Anton lied to you. See, Anton is so much of a sucker. He told me, yeah, baby, I'm going to get you on stage with Corey, 5150, baby, I got you. I got your plane ticket. I'm going to pay for your hotel. I'm going to pay for your food. I'm going to pay for everything. And I'm going to get you on the 5150 show. Man, this fool lied to this bro. Sitting up there talking with his Mickey Mouse voice. So Steve Urkel, Mr. Potato Head looking ass, told Mika that he was going to secure her a spot on the 5150. What a gang Goofy Gilligan. Mika, were you really that dumb to believe that Anton had that much pull to get you on the 5150 show? Why did you let Milk Dug, Mr. Potato Head, lie to you like that? Why did you let this fool gas you up? You had no business believing that you was going to be on the 5150 show. Corey Holcomb never approved of any of that. That's more proof that Anton is a gang Goofy Gilligan. Yeah, baby, I'm going to get you on the 5150 show. You can meet Corey Holcomb. I got pulled in Los Angeles. People know me. Nah.
I met Corey Holcomb. I was introduced to him. He shook my hand. Then about, I want to say 5 minutes before the actual show started, I was told, I can't go on the show. I said, okay, cool. Then I was told that I could sit on the set, but I have to sit off camera. I said, okay, cool. And that's where I sat for the entire duration of the show. Now, the show starts. And as you know, what happened, because it went viral. All right. So if you guys want to see all of that, you can go watch it. It's everywhere. All right. But with all that being said, as that's going on, when it becomes abundantly clear that it's time to go, myself and security go ahead and start to leave. When I get to the door, as I'm going out, I hear Corey Holcomb say, "Yeah, leave with your security and your bitch." And I'm not going to lie, I was shocked because it's very unfortunate that I would be called the B word
I don't know why.
because I had such a positive outlook and a positive take on 5150 and Corey Holcomb. Last year here in DC, I literally went to a Corey Holcomb show. So when I was going on 5150, I was like, oh, this is exciting because I just went to see a show. And now I'm having this experience. So it was very unfortunate. Not only that,
That's what I mean.
I hear
Forgot.
explain the bitch and this bitch on my show. I don't know who she is. Alluding to the fact that I'm just here and it's somebody's side chick.
That's exactly what it was, Mika. I don't know what made Mika think that she was somebody. You know, Anton put her on his platform, you know, because I guess he wanted everybody to feel like he got bad women that want to hang around him. That's all it is. If you give Steve Urkel some money, that's Anton Daniels. Anton is a mixture between Urkel and Carl Winslow. He's a gang goofy Gilligan with money. And the crazy part about it is you got women who are so gullible and so goofy that they'll rock with any bozo who has money. But it doesn't mean that they like them, because a lot of females be juicing these simps and suckers for their money, but they really don't like them like that. Anton is a prime example. He's a gang goofy Gilligan. Nobody in the urban community takes him serious. See, when he hangs around these nerds and squares, he can brag about his accomplishments. He can brag about money, and that makes him somebody with status amongst gang goofy Gilligans. But in the real world, when it comes to down to earth people, he's nothing. He's a gang goofy Gilligan with money. He's Steve Urkel with money. I don't know what made Mika think that she was so special that she'll automatically get on the 5150 show because she's affiliated and associated with the gang goofy Gilligan Anton Daniels, Anton Fleece Daniels.
And I'm not alluding to the fact that I'm just here and it's somebody's side chick. And I'm nobody's side chick.
Then she talking like she got all these standards to where she ain't nobody's side. And every chick done been a side chick, whether if you know it or not. Every broad had been a side chick before. Especially when you're dealing with a cat that has money and options with women. You most definitely gonna be a damn side chick until you graduate to the main chick. She talking like she just got so much standards that, oh my God, no, I'll never be a side chick. I'm a queen. Man, please. You ain't no different than the rest of them who hop on that panel to run their mouth for a little bit of money and some attention. You thought Anton Fleece Daniels had enough pull to get you on a 5150 show, and you're wrong.
It was very unfortunate and very hurtful. That I can tell you. That was my feeling. Not only that, I hear explain the bitch and this bitch on my show. I don't know who she is. Alluding to the fact that I'm just here and it's somebody's side chick. And I'm nobody's side chick. So it was very unfortunate and very hurtful. That I can tell you. That was my feeling from the experience. But with all that being said, I can say this. I still don't have anything negative to put out about Corey Holcomb or the 5150 show. I went for a positive experience. I had a positive outlook on what could have been, but it didn't happen. And again, it's unfortunate that all that transpired afterwards. And I was caught in the crossfire.
Come on, man. You know Anton got to pay for a bra like this, man. Come on, man. I don't know why, but I get it, man. You got some of the most goofiest people on the internet. Anton got to pay for something that look like this. Anton is a gang goofy Gilligan. Come on, you really think women was rocking with Anton before he got that money? Are you guys really that slow? He ain't got no mouthpiece, no charisma, no nothing. Any nerd can read some books and study man masculinity. He's not speaking from experience. The dude's been married. He's been married since he was 22 years old. He doesn't have any experience with women like that. When you get money, it's easy to pay women to be around you. I'm going to say it again for you people who are too slow. When you get money, it is easy to pay women to get around you, because most of these chicks nowadays, they're money hungry. They need help. They need assistance. So if a Gilligan is going to finance their lifestyle, you think they're not going to take full advantage of that? Come on, homie. It's the name of the game. I know what it is. You can't play the player. You can't play with the Mac. You know what I'm saying? Anton has to pay beautiful women to be around him. He's a gang goofy Gilligan, and everybody with common sense knows that he's Steve Urkel with money.
To grown people that were arguing back and forth with each other. So my outlook is this. I don't have any negative views on Corey. And like I said, it's unfortunate, but I forgive Corey. I truly do.
Of course she forgive Corey. See, it don't matter what Corey said about Anton. She's using Anton to get on. If Corey said, hey, baby, Mika, come on over to the 5150. Never mind what I said about Potato Head, Milk Dug. Come on over here. I got you a spot. You think she ain't going to go over there to rock with Corey? Even though Corey is the ops of Anton Daniels? Like Chris Brown said, these bros ain't loyal. Ooh, yeah, these bros ain't loyal. Hell no, she ain't loyal. She loyal to the money. She don't give a damn about Antoinette, also known as Mr. Potato Head, Steve Urkel with money. She would choose up with Corey Holcomb instantly. If Corey Holcomb got in her DMs right now and said, come to the 5150, baby, never mind Milk Dud Anton, you think she ain't gonna use that opportunity to get on with Corey? Man, you crazy if you think she wouldn't do it. You crazy. She just told you, I forgive you, Corey. I'm willing to work with you. That's what she's saying in so many words without saying it. Read between the lines. She's basically choosing up with Corey. She's letting Corey know that she'll switch sides and rock with you, and she'll get rid of Milk Dud, Mr. Potato Head, Steve Urkel with money. She only used Anton to get recognition and fame in his social media space. Do you really think Mika would rock with a gang goofy Gilligan like Anton if he wasn't paying this broad for her time? Come on, man.
Afterwards, and I was caught in the crossfire between two grown people that were arguing back and forth with each other. So my outlook is this. I don't have any negative views on Corey. And like I said, it's unfortunate, but I forgive Corey. I truly do. But that was my experience. And I wish nothing but the best for Corey and the 5150 show. I just wanted to come on and really say my piece because I really hadn't said anything.
What did Mika really have to add to the show? She's not educated when it comes to politics. She's grifting. Does she really care about these social issues? Absolutely not. She's grifting to get noticed in social media so that she can have a platform so that she can make money. Mika don't really care about none of this behind the scenes. She don't care about no Black Panthers. She don't care about no Black consciousness. Because if she truly cared about Black consciousness, there's no way she'll be around Mr. Potato Head, Milk Dud, Carl Winslow, Steve Urkel with money. If you cared about Black consciousness and Black business, there's no way that you would hang around a clown like that. But see, this is the game. I'm gonna lace you with it. She knows that Anton is a clown, but she's willing to use him to make an easy come up. Because there's no way if you stand on Blackness or Black business that you'll be rocking with a Sambo like Anton. So the only thing that makes sense is you're using them for the money, you're using them for the opportunity. It's impossible to stand on Blackness and rock with somebody like Anton Daniels. Come on, y'all. Make it make sense. Use the common sense that God gave you.
Because everybody else was talking. So I wanted you guys to hear it from me. So that was my experience. That's all that really happened because it was a small time frame. So any other narrative is not what it was. This is exactly what happened. And so that's all I really have to say about it. Because that's all that happened.
So Mika just let us know that she's willing to choose up with 5150. Mika used Anton for exposure. She used Anton for an easy come up. There's no way that a red bone like Mika will be even caught with a gang goofy Gilligan like Anton. Anton is a goofy with money. There's plenty of gang goofy Gilligans with money. Come on, look at Steve Harvey. Look at Tyler Perry, gang goofy Gilligans with money. You really think Anton had access to women before he got money? Do you really believe that? You can look at the way that he talked. You can look at the way that he walked. You can look at the way that he carry himself. Anton is Steve Urkel with money. That gang goofy Gilligan didn't have no bras. Then none of these women pay him no attention before he had the money to pay them. None of these women ever paid this gang goofy Gilligan no attention. He had to pay these women to get in a circle. He had to pay women like this to even come around him.
So you guys are going to get down in the comments and let me know what you think about that. But that's my thoughts and feelings on.
Yeah, they say she's an Afro-Latina. She's half Cuban or something like that. That's what we'll say. I don't know how true it is, but word on the curb is she's an Afro-Latina.
That moment in time, that situation.
Or at least half. I don't know if she's half FBA or half Cuban, whatever.
Answer that. So there you go. Now, can we get on?
I promise you don't want to hear the rest of this stuff she's talking about. I promise you don't. So let's move on to the lead attorney's clip. I promise y'all don't want to hear this, man. You only came.
Oh, man.
I was so letting the motherfucker shit. Man, I ain't never said this before in my life. He was bragging about being up here.
Right.
I never said this before, but I'm finna say this for the first time. Because I moved out here in 2000. I've been here 25 years. First 30 years I was in Chicago, but I've been here 25 years. I think I earned the right to say this. He talking about how he ran up on this LA, homie. You think you got a pass to come back here after saying that? Homie, I know these boys out here. These boys out here operate in chaos. It ain't supposed to make sense. That's how they do it out here. I found that out when I moved out here. Because I was like, well, why they... And this one dude, when I did this movie, I forgot his name. I think his name was Big Slice. OG nigga from out here, ain't no joke. He was explaining to me. He said, that's how we do it out here. We operate in chaos.
Man.
Chaos. So I'm just telling you, you think you got me, homie. You dissed more than me. This building was built off the backs of brothers who got it in the streets of LA. And you came up here disrespecting and bragging on it. If you knew who walked through these doors and went up them stairs to smoke with the people who founded this place, you wouldn't have did that. But I'll let the streets show you. You can't perpetrate like you tough on the video and not get them motherfuckers gonna come see what you about, homie. I know they are.
And this is the thing, bro. You guys got to see Anton has mastered this internet stuff. He knows how goofy the audience is. He understands that. He knows that he can get a pass for doing rainbow activities as long as he brag about money and success. He knows that. He studied the people long enough to understand your weakness. He understands your weakness, and he uses money to avoid accountability. The quickest way to avoid accountability in the black community is to brag about money and what? Success. And he's figured that out a long time ago. He knows you got, like that chick who interviewed him earlier. She came with all those softball questions. He said this clown said, oh, I don't even talk to jailbirds. I don't listen to jailbirds. But yet he interviewed a sexual predator, a sexual deviant. A man who claimed to fame is taking advantage of weak, gullible men in prison. And that's the guy that he chose to give a platform to. He didn't care about platforming Fleece Johnson as long as he made money. But he told Auntie Messi, I don't even talk to jailbirds. But you interview Fleece Johnson. And not once did she call him on his hypocrisy. That proves everything that I'm saying when, as long as you have money, a lot of black people will forgive you for whatever you say and whatever you do. They don't care about morals. They don't care about principles. As long as they can get some money up out of you, as long as they feel like you can put them in a better space and give them an opportunity, they're going to overlook everything goofy that you do. The majority of us will. Not all of us, but the majority of us will. Anything over 50% represents the majority.
No, I don't know nothing about it. I just know these niggas out here done some shit where I'm like, well, and they be like, that's how we do it. It's chaos.
Straight out, yeah.
So good luck to you, Lane. Good luck to you, Lane. The fat boy Whitlock said, I'm a jailbird.
That's some wild shit.
Hey, he said the same thing about me. He's a jailbird. I don't listen to him. So that's how you know Whitlock and, fun boy Antoinette been talking with each other. Oh, he's nobody to me. I don't know. He's a jailbird. Yeah. Yo, gang goofy.
Somebody say Corey of blood now.
You are.
They say I look like a blood tugboat captain.
Yeah. That's funny.
That's actually flyer than the other person that said you look like a music soul child.
Oh, shit. I could see out my eyes. I was a jailbird. Or the jail mentality or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Anton said the same thing. Man, I don't listen to no cats like Red. I don't listen to cats that's been in jail. Red Supreme be over there talking jail talk. I don't even listen to nobody who been to jail. I don't even hang around nobody that's been to jail. But you interview Fleece Johnson and say, Fleece Johnson is my dog. And Fleece Johnson is a sexual deviant, a sexual predator, and a convict. But you don't listen to jailbirds, but you will link up with a rainbow community member who claimed the fame is taking advantage of gullible men in prison. But you said Fleece is your homeboy. Now, Anton claims to be against degenerate behavior, but he said Fleece Johnson is his dog. That's his homeboy. Why? Because Fleece is about money. Fleece is his homeboy because Fleece is about money. That proves everything I said. Anton will engage in rainbow activities as long as he can get some money. His manhood and his Christian morals comes after. Money comes first, and then his manhood and Christian values come last. I promise you.
what do I do to represent myself like that? I think you don't like me because you never fucked a bitch at work.
Right.
They write laws real player. If you stand upright and bitches gonna be mad at you, want me to tell you all this stuff, they try to come up with obstacles to stop the players from doing what we're gonna do, and it's our right to do it.
God.
How you mad at me because I'm fucking bitch? What's the girl name again? Kiki or something?
Who?
The broad who was with dude.
Watch, he finna go in on Mika. He said, who was her name? Kiki. He called Mika Kiki. What was her name? Lakeisha or Kiki? Nah, man, her name Mika, man. Hey, let's move on with the show, though. Make sure that you guys bless the like button. It ain't nothing.
Oh, the chick. Shit. Man.
Abe said it. I don't know.
Man. Oh, Mika, I'm sorry. Mika, I'm talking this shit, but I saw you talk. I saw you talk, Mika. I know you know what's up. The way you left out of here and you wasn't saying nothing, I know you know what's up. Work the lane. You ain't got to stop fucking with the lane. But what I'm saying to you is this. If you looking for a real lick in life, I'm talking about some knowledge on who to be for real. Not that fake shit. Come put in work with a real nigga. Don't talk around it. And don't be shy about looking for this knowledge, because I seen it in your eye. You want this knowledge. Come get it. I didn't look at you because I knew you was with the little lane. Get your hustle on the butterball, nigga.
Yeah, he said, get your hustle on, Mika. Get your bread up out of Anton. We know you wouldn't be rocking with Steve Urkel if he wasn't paying you no money. Anton is a gang goofy Gilligan. He's Steve Urkel with money. You take Steve Urkel and Carl Winslow, then you have Anton Daniels. 100%. Yeah, Mika, we ain't mad at you, baby. Get your hustle on. Make sure that you juice that lane for the bread. Get as much money as you can get up out of this sucker. We already understand the game, baby. I ain't even mad. I know what it is. Yeah.
Use this. If you looking for a real lick in life, I'm talking about some knowledge on who to be for real. Not that fake shit. Come put in work with a real nigga. Don't talk around it. And don't be shy about looking for this knowledge, because I seen it in your eye. You want this knowledge. Come get it. I didn't look at you because I knew you was with the little lane. Get your hustle on the butterball, nigga. But what I'm saying that and the reason I'm saying this, because the nigga played himself like a bitch in front of me and you. He let a nigga run up on him in front of you. In front of you. You can never fix that. You waiting to say it. Say it and get it over with. Tell that nigga. That's why Corey was gonna beat your ass if you would have said that shit, nigga. Tell him so we can begin what we trying to do. I'm not saying I'm crazy about you. I'm just saying I know you are looking for some knowledge I can give you. And even after we ain't together no more, you will always be free mentally. Come get this knowledge from a real nigga. God damn it, now you got to lay down. You got to lay down. But I ain't gonna take up a lot of your time. I can meet you, say you live in D.C., I got bitches in D.C. I'll go see you before I go see them so you get the best of me.
Hey, Corey laying his Mac down. Corey said, hey, man, the door is wide open for you, baby. All you got to do is come and submit to the 5150. I'm here for you, baby. It's Corey. Yeah. Yeah, 5150 is Corey, baby. Come link up with a real one. Come get this knowledge that I know that you're desperately fiending for, baby. Yeah. Come on over here and get it, baby. I got it.
I know you are looking for some knowledge I can give you. And even after we ain't together no more, you will always be free mentally. Come get this knowledge from a real nigga. God damn it, now you got to lay down. You got to lay down. But I ain't gonna take up a lot of your time. I can meet you, say you live in D.C., I got bitches in D.C. I'll go see you before I go see them so you get the best of me. Don't be scared to stand on it. Come get it, girl. I'm here for you. God damn it. I know you work that ham sandwich. God damn it, shit. I'm going to have you get some for me. Because he, like he said, he got money. I don't. I ain't got no money, dude. But if you got money and you fucking with me, guess what that means? I got money too, nigga. Did you see what she said? And Miss Daniels, listen.
Make sure that you guys bless the like button. It ain't nothing for this knowledge, this game and entertainment. Game delivered on time. Game delivered in rhyme by King Supreme. Make sure that you bless the stream. And oh yeah, shout out to Nikisha for blessing the Cash App. Shout out to Tabitha for blessing the Cash App. Let's get some more of you people to bless the Cash App. We got a 900 plus people, 1,000 people in the chat. Let's get some more contributors and supporters, and let's get some more subscribers at the same time. Now, he's getting ready to address Anton's wife. He's already addressed Mika, the side chick. So he said, okay, I'm done with the side chick. Now it's time to address your wife. Yeah, Rita. I'm getting ready to address Rita. I'm already done with the side chick. I'm getting ready to address your wife. Your wife.
Don't be scared to stand on it. Come get it, girl. I'm here for you. God damn it. I know you work that ham sandwich. God damn it, shit. I'm going to have you get some for me. Because he, like he said, he got money. I don't. I ain't got no money, dude. But if you got money and you fucking with me, guess what that means? I got money too, nigga.
Oh, my God.
Did you see what she said? And Miss Daniels, listen. God damn it. I know what I said might not sit well because I talked about the offspring you had with that thing. I know you can make a better looking baby than that. I'm willing to show you, goddammit. I will take vitamins to make sure I shoot to the spot where the cute baby at in the back of you.
Anton ready to sue over this, man. I have to take it back. He said, Miss Daniels, listen to me, baby. I got something for you. I got a PSA for you. Come on over here, baby. It's very important. You need to hear what I got to tell you. I'm finna whisper something in your ear. Matter of fact, I'm going to say it out loud. I ain't got to whisper in your ear. I'm going to say it out loud. Miss Daniels, I got a message for you, baby.
Don't be scared to stand on it. Come get it, girl. I'm here for you. God damn it. I know you work that ham sandwich. God damn it, shit. I'm going to have you get some for me. Because he, like he said, he got money. I don't. I ain't got no money, dude. But if you got money and you fucking with me, guess what that means? I got money too, nigga.
Oh, my God.
Did you see what she said? And Miss Daniels, listen. God damn it. I know what I said might not sit well because I talked about the offspring you had with that thing. I know you can make a better looking baby than that. I'm willing to show you, goddammit. I will take vitamins to make sure I shoot to the spot where the cute baby at in the back of you. Y'all come see me and leave that little runt alone. I'm the man. You won't be crashing out on the internet, Miss Daniels, talking about, I don't know what about him. And I'm going to hook your wig up, and I'm going to knock it down where that other hair at. This is 5150, homie. This ain't that nonsense. It's real life. Even though people would say I'm joking, you know it's real. You don't have to be suffered with no little bitty man walking up to multiple men talking about dick sucking. That's a sissy. That's a sissy. I'm telling you.
Man.
Laugh.
I've probably seen it.
You ain't seen it?
Have you seen it?
I get tagged about all kind of stuff and get sent stuff.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find it.
It's all kind of videos, man.
Food.
Oh, brother, so?
They definitely fucking.
We go eat all.
Don't worry about it, player. I can't kiss and tell for real, because that's fuckboy shit. But, nigga, I ain't gotta say it to the motherfucking real niggas out there. I ain't gotta say it. You bitch niggas guess.
Fuck.
Y'all motherfuckers ain't never been in a room with three bitches you What? I ain't want nothing to happen to that expensive ass screen. You know what Mac said?
What did he say?
Man, I made a mistake and shot my shotgun through that motherfucker.
Hey man, Corey a little too raw, man. We're gonna get back to Corey Holcomb. Let's get into the lead attorney, man. The lead attorney finna break some of this stuff down, man.
Now there is some, everybody's code is different.
Hey, Corey is a fool, man. And Corey gonna come with some more heat Tuesday, because Corey Holcomb goes live every Tuesday. If you haven't blessed that like button already, man, you committing a crime for some of this game, comedy, and entertainment. Bless that like button, pay your tuition, drop something on the Cash App or the Super Chat, and show your love and appreciation for the show. You already know, King Supreme. Yeah.
Because maybe he'll talk about kids, but it's clear he won't engage in backdoor. And I'm sure he could prove that his career, his livelihood has been stunted.
Now, the lead attorney is getting ready to go into the legal aspect of things. Corey gave us the comedy along with some realness. Mika said that she's willing to choose over Corey. She'll leave Anton and choose over Corey. She made that public. That was obvious. Now, let's get into the legal aspect of things with the lead attorney.
By his lack of participation in the Backdoria, if he would have participated in Backdoria, it could be the case that his career would be much further. But that's a line, that's a boundary that he has drawn for himself. So he does have codes. Maybe just everybody's codes are different. All right. But big shout out to Tevish. I don't know if the girl touched him or not. I don't know. Let's go.
Literally.
All right. We don't.
So crazy. See that?
All right. We don't want to see the.
I don't know if she'll be able to do that.
What one? Okay. Let's go.
She was sending me her tentative schedule for the calendar year. I don't know if she'll be able to do that. I've invested millions and millions of dollars. Millions of dollars into the well-being of my child.
He has invested millions of dollars, and we're going to come up on this, guys. There's only really three big things that you need to show in a lawsuit of this kind. And one of the big three things, the last three things, is harm. Typically, you have to show harm. If someone did you wrong, but you didn't get harmed, how much are you going to win? $1. If the jury gives you $1, that's a nominal amount. That's a nominal judgment. Y'all have heard the word nominal. You get $1. What is Anton saying that his damages should be? He's not saying it, but if he were to say this in front of a jury, if his attorneys, his representation, if he decided maybe there was a claim after talking to his counsel, is he saying that he only invested $1 in this situation? What is he saying?
I've invested millions and millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
Hey, man, shout out to Tracy for the Cash App. We got another Cash App in the building, so let's go. Support the show.
Into the well-being of my child. She's broken. She's broken.
That's harm.
So for me personally, I have to figure out what that looks like. And I'm willing to do anything to protect my child, to make sure that they get the best care possible, to ensure that hopefully she can recover from this.
All right, so we are hoping that this child is on the road to recovery. Now, it looks like some of you in the chat doubt that she was even harmed. And it looks like others of you in the chat will stipulate, y'all will agree that she's harmed, but y'all will justify it by saying, well, Anton was talking shit. And that's really, there's so many of y'all saying that's kind of it's a problem if Anton were to hire an attorney and the attorney kind of takes the sentiment of this, who's going to be on his jury? Regular people. We're all regular people. Y'all are listening to this, and the vast majority of y'all take the poll and hit the like button. But what's the poll say? The vast majority of people in the poll say Anton shouldn't even file a claim. And maybe he won't. Maybe he will. I have not talked to him about it. I am looking at this from the legal perspective. But if 60% say that he shouldn't even file and only 30% say he should, not great odds, right? Now, let's get
the fact that Anton is trying to sue over this. It shows you how much of a lame he actually is. Do you think somebody who's willing to sue over words is going to fist fight somebody in the streets? Are you guys that goofy? Are you guys really that goofy? If he's willing to sue over words, most definitely he's not going to fist fight with somebody in the streets. The only reason that Anton was talking greasy to Corey, we can go out back and kiss a feed. Bro, he had armed security with him. Without that security, he would have never even felt comfortable pulling up in the first place, for one. And for two, he would have never asked for a fade without that armed security guard with him. Anton is Steve Urkel with money. Anybody that's laced with this game can understand that and see that from 50 miles away, 1,000,000 miles away. You can smell a goofy like Anton coming. He got the perfume of sucker. He got the perfume of sucker all over him. He can't shake the aroma. I don't care how much money you give Steve Urkel. You can never ungoofy Steve Urkel. No amount of money will change the fact that what? He's a goofy, a gang goofy Gilligan with a capital G.
Into this, guys, because there were some statements made. There were some statements made. Let me give me a second. Let me pull this up, because we are going to look at this from, again, the lawyer's point of view, how attorneys, how judges, how we all look at this. All right. Now, Corey was wilding out. And I'm going to read all the super chats. Thank you so much. And let me give a big shout out to my man. Give me one second.
Yeah, this gang goofy Gilligan told Mika she had a secure spot at the 5150 show. And when she pulled up, she realized that she was never going to be on the show in the first place, which means Anton lied to her. She didn't even care that Corey called her the B word. She's still willing to rock with Corey. What does that tell you? She's willing to choose up. If Corey told Mika to fly out to LA today to get on the 5150 show, you think she's not going to use that as an opportunity? You think she gives a damn about Mr. You really think she gives a damn about Mr. Potato Head? Steve Urkel with money? Anton is Carl Winslow mixed with Steve Urkel. That's exactly what he is. He's a Gilligan. He's a goofy. But I blame the internet for celebrating goofies with money. I blame you guys. You guys are the only reason that a gang goofy Gilligan like that is talking greasy to the black community. You give a goofy like Anton money, next thing you know, he's talking greasy to the black community. It's y'all fault for making a gang goofy Gilligan like that popular in our community. He's corny. No amount of money can change the fact that he's corny. You give Steve Urkel money, no amount of money would change the fact that he's a Gilligan.
Okay, give me a big shout out to my man BLJ. Big, somebody write BLJ in the chat. Send me $50 on the Cash App. Said for the love of the game. Thank you, BLJ. And please, guys, if y'all love me, somebody with one L, somebody write Colette in the chat. Thank you so much, Colette. Thank you.
Hey, RPA, man, you been rocking with a brother, man. We got to reconnect, man. So RPA, most definitely, man. You've always had a wrench on my channel. You've rocked with me for a long time. So you already know, RPA, that goes without a question, man. You know, so yeah, shout out to my man RPA in the building.
Thank you. You are amazing. I always shout out my girl Colette. So thank you. Big shout out to Colette and big shout out to BLJ. Y'all shout both of these amazing people out. Now, let's start from the very beginning. Corey has said some things about this person. About the daughter. We'll call her daughter. What's the first thing that you think about? The first thing that should come to your mind as to whether or not Corey should be in trouble for these statements is what? What's the first thing you should think about? Do you know? Let me pull this up right quick. Hey, let me stop this. I forgot how to damn stream. What's the first thing that should pop into your mind? Bam. The First Amendment. All right. The First Amendment. This is the first thing. It's the first thing. It's the first thing that should come up. It's like, man, I can say what I want to say. God damn it. If Anton pissing me off, fuck Anton. If his wife pissing me off, fuck her too. Shit, if the kid, don't he got a kid? I can say what I want, right? It's the First Amendment. Numero uno. Right? Shout out to Simon said, well, I would fail law school. No, yeah, this is y'all's first day. All right, your first day on law school. First day in con law. This is what we call con law, constitutional law. It's the First Amendment. The First Amendment of what? Of the Constitution. All right. So important stuff to know. It is one of the most important protections in America. Gives you the right to criticize others. Was Anton critical? Was Corey critical? You can speak harshly. Were these brothers speaking harshly? Expressing unpopular opinions? Blue was like, hey man, I don't really like what Corey was saying. However, but he said he didn't like it. And based on the First Amendment, you have the right to offend. Offend. Was what Corey was saying, was it offensive? Right? Now, this is really the critical part right here. It says you get to challenge power without fear of government punishment. And the First Amendment really goes, the primary purpose is to protect us from the government. Like Donald Trump or hate Donald Trump, you can talk bad about him. Like Joe Biden, like Obama, you can talk bad about these people. Nancy Pelosi, Hillary Clinton, where are the emails? Where are the emails? Well, where's the Epstein files? Well, nobody cares about Epstein. Where are the emails? Where's the laptop? You can ask all these questions. No one's going to come knocking at your door. No KGB. Right? So this is an amazing protection that we have. We see here that courts take free speech seriously. All right? So presumptively, that means by default, initially, what Corey says is protected, particularly when it comes to the government. Hillary, others, was Anton critical? Was Corey critical? You can speak harshly. Were these brothers speaking harshly? Expressing unpopular opinions? Blue was like, hey man, I don't really like what Corey was saying. However, but he said he didn't like it. And based on the First Amendment, you have the right to offend. Offend. Was what Corey was saying, was it offensive? Right? Now, this is really the critical part right here. It says you get to challenge power without fear of government punishment. And the First Amendment really goes, the primary purpose is to protect us from the government. Like Donald Trump or hate Donald Trump, you can talk bad about him. Like Joe Biden, like Obama, you can talk bad about these people. Nancy Pelosi, Hillary Clinton, where are the emails? Where are the emails? Well, where's the Epstein files? Well, nobody cares about Epstein. Where are the emails? Where's the laptop? You can ask all these questions. No one's going to come knocking at your door. No KGB. Right? So this is an amazing protection that we have. We see here that courts take free speech seriously. All right. So presumptively, that means by default, initially, what Corey says is protected, particularly when it comes to the government. Now, what's the problem? On his show, was Corey talking about the government? Corey wanted to know about what them white boys, what did he ask Anton? Tell me what the white boys, I can't do a Corey impression. What do the white men do that what did he say, that destroyed a nation? I couldn't even understand the question. And Anton was like, hold up, slow down now. Slow down. You trying to get me.
Anton would rather take his last breath of fresh air before he criticized a conservative white man. Literally. He loved that white man so much that he'd rather take his last breath of fresh air before he criticizes a conservative white man for anything. He ain't gonna do it. The man would rather take his last breath of fresh air before he does that. Why you think he told Corey, Corey, I ain't finna talk about no white man. I ain't even finna get into that, Corey.
To go on your narrative. Corey was like, and this is why I don't respect you as a man. Corey was preaching. This is when I started to lose respect for you. Because you're kissing the white man's ass. You don't want to talk bad about him. Oh, I'm kissing the white man's ass. You're kissing the white man's. Well, Corey Holcomb, you suck. Wait. I do what? Say it again. Say it again.
He said, say it again. And Anton ain't never said it again.
Things got testy. Were Corey's comments that were directed at Anton, that were directed at the wife, that were directed at the child, Were those words against a government, or were there those words against particular members of the community or the community, since they are all Black? The First Amendment has limits, okay? It doesn't mean that you can say anything about anyone with no consequences. You can say it, but there might be consequences. You can say it, but you are not necessarily immune, protected from civil liability. All right, speech cannot be evaluated for harm in private disputes. All right, so listen, the Constitution gives you a right to free speech, but guys, just remember, it is not a free pass. It is not.
The fact that Anton is trying to sue for this, it only shows you how much of a cake he really is. How much of a sucker he actually is. Your daughter is 18. What is she doing watching the 5150 show anyway? Huh? The fact that he's threatening to sue shows you how much of a sucker he actually is. Then you got Gang Goofy Gilligans who are making excuses. Not only do they make excuses for his rainbow activity, they make excuses for him pretending to be a tough guy. Now he's threatening a lawsuit because he can't take the heat in the kitchen. Anton Daniels is a bozo. He's Steve Urkel with money, mixed with Carl Winslow.
Pass. Now, again, you might be free from government punishment, but you're not necessarily free from civil accountability. And what does Anton always talk about? He always talks about holding people accountable. He even said that on Corey Holcomb's show. Corey was like, why don't you talk about white men? Anton was like, hey, I am an equal opportunity smoke giver, accountability holder.
Anton is not an equal opportunity smoke giver. He's a white man ass kisser. Let's set the record straight. Why you think he avoided the question when Corey asked him how come he never hold white men accountable to the same level that he holds Black people accountable? Clearly, Anton danced all around that question. And I think we understand why he did that. Those of us with common sense, we get it. But of course, his fans will make millions of excuses for why he won't do it.
So is this Anton's way of maybe holding Corey to account if he decides to file suit, which he has not filed and he may never file? But could this be a way? You know, you got criminal law that says, can the government punish this speech? Typically no, because of the First Amendment. But civil law, did this speech cause legally cognizable harm to another person? And this is where we at. Did the speech cause legal harm to?
Shout out to IRA for the nice super chat. I appreciate you for supporting us with a respectable I ain't gonna say donation because people contribute to the show. When you give value, people support that. So I don't get donations. I have contributors. There's a major difference. You get value out of what I bring to the table. So shout out to the IRA and everybody who has blessed the Cash App on this show. Let's go.
Another person. This is where things start to break down. Now, there's a fundamental thing that I need you guys to know. Y'all are all my law students. This is first year con law, constitutional law. Welcome. Have a seat. No one has looked at this case like we're looking at it today. This is on the back channel and there are 3,000 people. So I got a big class. I was not going to put this ninja stuff on my regular channel. We're on the back channels. This is a lot more. I thought there was going to be like 50 people. So we're here today. You guys need to know something very important about the law, all right? You guys are private figures. Maybe you got a little Instagram account with 50 members. Maybe you got a little Facebook, 2,000 people, but y'all aren't huge influencers. Y'all aren't like me Y'all aren't like Classy Beats. Y'all aren't like Instructor Mike. Y'all aren't like Anton. Y'all aren't like Corey Holcomb. Y'all don't put yourselves out there. Y'all go to work, come home, take care of your family. Maybe you go and party, maybe you drink, but you're not trying to get into the limelight. You're private. You get extra protections. People like me, y'all say wild shit to me, I gotta take it. Y'all say wild shit about Corey, he's a public figure, he has to take it. Shannon Sharp, we've saying a lot of stuff about that damn white girl that got him for 20 million. Shannon's gotta take it.
That's what happens when you become a public figure. I'm not hurt about the things that people say to me. I got thick skin. I've been through way worse things than words. Listen, I'm not bothered by words, but I will roast you at the same time. But am I bothered by your words? Absolutely not. I've been through way worse things. And I ain't even got to get into that. I've been through way too much to let some gang goofy Gilligans on the internet get me up out of my knock me off of my square. Your words don't move me like that. So it doesn't matter what people say. I'll snap back at them. I'll roast them. It is what it is. You got to have thick skin to be on this internet. And for Anton to be a public figure, talking all the crazy stuff that he talks about the black community, but now he wants to turn around and sue somebody, it shows you how soft and moist he actually is. Let me tell you something. If somebody will sue you for words, they will flag you for words. Let's use common sense here.
Shannon took it. Girl hit him for 20 million and got his $100 million contract canceled. He took it. He's a public figure. Public figures get treated differently. By law, it's just harder for us to show the harm. We put ourselves out there. What did Blue say? I'm not going to be able to find it, but he said, you know, if you don't want people to talk about your kids and your wife on the internet, don't show your kids and wife on the internet. What is Blue saying? He's saying, you know, you've got your wife and she's behind the camera and you're kind of moving her towards a public figure. You're moving her towards the screen. You got this kid. I didn't even know he had a kid. But some of y'all are saying, yeah, he hasn't talked about the kid in a while, but he would talk about the kid. You're moving the kid towards the camera. It's bringing attention. So, no rules to be. So if you move yourself towards the limelight, you can't start crying when you start to get hot. These lights can get hot.
You can't start crying once it get hot in the kitchen. And that's exactly what Anton is doing. He's crying now that it's hot in the kitchen. After going from platform to platform, talking like he was a tough guy, as if he was really willing to catch a fade. Somebody who says, I'll do anything to stay out of jail is not going to fist fight somebody in the streets. Stop it. If you understand people in the streets, then you know what I'm saying is true. Somebody who's willing to listen, somebody who's afraid to go to jail, somebody who said, I'll do anything to stay out of jail, because guess what? When you catch a fade on the streets, you run the risk of what? Going to jail. So we know Anton ain't about that life. Anybody who believes that Anton really wanted to catch a fade, you a gang goofy Gilligan just like him, and you don't know no better. I feel sorry for you for being goofy. Matter of fact, I don't feel sorry for you. I'm going to just call a spade a spade. I'm going to call a goofy a goofy.
If you're a private figure, you haven't done that. So people got to be more careful with you. I have to be more. You can say a lot of shit to me that I cannot say to you because I'm opening myself up. I'm exposing myself, but you haven't done it. This is a key concept: public figure versus private figure. All right. We talked about this. Public figures, like YouTubers, we get less protection. People like you get more protection. Now, pop quiz. Is Anton's wife, public or private? Anton does kind of show her on from time to time, but she's private. What about the kid? What about the kid? The child. Is the child a public figure or
Well,
private?
Anton was talking about Corey's business, Corey's money. So Anton got personal as well. So when you throw rocks like that, you can't hide your hand after you didn't throw them rocks. It don't work like that. Anton is a crybaby. I ain't even gonna get into what I really want to say because we monetize over here. But Anton is a crybaby. Anton is a sassy crybaby. He's Steve Urkel with money. Like I said earlier, if you take Carl Winslow and you mix him with Steve Urkel, you got Anton Daniels. 100%.
Private figure. We don't know for certain. It could be that this kid has a TikTok with 2 million people on there. I don't know. But assuming it's just a regular kid, even though the kid excels extremely in sports, if she's just doing extracurricular activities and staying out the way, she's private. Not a public figure. Assuming. All right. Technically, here's a definition here. A public figure is someone who voluntarily places them.
Shout out to the lead attorney, man, for this information, man. This is fair use. I had to say that again. But yeah, shout out to the lead attorney for breaking this down from the legal aspect of things. Let's get it. Let's get back to the content.
You haven't done it. This is a key concept. Public figure versus private figure. All right. We talked about this. Public figures, like YouTubers, we get less protection. People like you get more protection. Now, pop quiz. Is Anton's wife public or private? Anton does kind of show her on from time to time, but she's private. What about the kid? What about the kid? The child. Is the child a public figure or a private figure? We don't know for certain. It could be that this kid has a TikTok with 2 million people on there. I don't know. But assuming it's just a regular kid, even though the kid excels extremely in sports, if she's...
We got 800 some people watching. We need 800 people to bless that like button. Let's get 800 people to bless that like button. It ain't nothing.
Just doing extracurricular activities and staying out the way, she's private. Not a public figure. Assuming. All right. Technically, here's a definition here. A public figure is someone who voluntarily places themselves into public life, injects themselves into a controversy. All right. Examples: celebrities, Denzel Washington, politicians, Donald Trump, major influences, the lead, a major, large platforms, media access. This is very important, guys. This right here, the ability to respond, this is very important. If someone starts lying about me, apparently my black ass can get on a back channel and have 3,000 people in here to clear everything up. You can't do that. The vast majority of you cannot open up YouTube, get on a back channel, and have 3,000 people live to clear something up. So the law says, hey man, lead, you don't really need a lot of protection because you got a back channel. If someone talks bad about you, you can clear it up. You can respond. But
yeah, for sure.
Regular folks, you go live and you got 3 people in the chat, you can't clear anything up.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You don't have a big stage.
You don't have the big stage to clear something up. That's one thing that's beautiful about having a platform. If you can go live and get 500 people, 400 people, even that's good. You can get 400, 500 people to watch what you're saying. You could change the narrative by dropping facts. So salute to that. Shout out to the lead attorney. Let's get back to the content. Bless the like button. It ain't nothing.
To clarify things, right? So this is a huge consideration. Now, what's a private figure? A private figure, someone is not really seeking public attention, someone not inviting scrutiny, not assuming reputational risk, has no platform to respond often. It seems like the child fits this definition to a T. Seems like it. Seems like the child did not want this public attention, did not invite this scrutiny. Anton invited it. Anton told this dude he was with the black.
Now, Anton is mad at the lead attorney because he feels like the lead attorney is taking Corey's side. Lead attorney is just speaking on things from the legal aspect of it. He said, well, Anton, you did kind of open the door. You went on a campaign talking about this man's money, saying all type of things about him, telling everybody he was broke, saying that you punked him. What do you think he was going to do? He was going to fire all of his weapons. He was going to bring out Corey brought out heavy artillery, verbal artillery. We're not even talking about physically. Corey brought out verbal artillery to destroy Anton Daniels. Anton Daniels is so weak and so moist that he wants to sue over words. When Messi asked him, did you flag Kwame Brown? He said, no. Did you flag Red Supreme? No. Somebody who will sue over words will flag somebody over words. Come on, y'all. Don't believe nothing that this clown tells you. I don't never flag anybody, but you will sue somebody over words, but you won't flag somebody over words. Stop it. It don't cost money to flag somebody's YouTube channel. You can do that for free. Now, when you're going back and forth to court, that's going to cost you. But like I said, Anton is willing to do anything for money. And I think we all know that by now. He's a buster. He's a sucker. He is Anton Daniels is Carl Winslow mixed with Steve Urkel. If you mix Steve Urkel and Carl Winslow, you have Anton Daniels when you mix both of those two. Steve Urkel and Carl Winslow. Now you got Anton Daniels. Did I do that? Hey, big guy. Mr. Potato Head looking at.
Community. Anton was inviting the heat. Anton said, let's go out back. I'll show you what it is. Anton invited him outside by definition.
Yeah, he had an armed security guard with him too. You think a man who says he'll do anything to stay out of jail really want a fist fight in the street? A fist fight in the street could lead to jail. And Anton say he'll do anything to stay up out of jail. Do you really think a bozo like that really wanted to catch a fade? He had an armed security guard with him. I do anything to stay out of jail, please. I won't fight nobody. I won't harm nobody. I won't steal nothing, please. I do anything to stay out of jail. You really think somebody like that is going to catch a fade in a back alley? Come on, y'all. Use the common sense that God gave you. Can you?
Did the 17-year-old even know who Corey Holcomb is? This girl wasn't looking for this. Anton, of course, is assuming all types of reputational damage, reputational risk. Half of y'all hate this dude in the chat. Did the girl put her reputation out there? Now, some of y'all are saying, well, Anton opened this up. Anton, let me not bury the lead. this might be the most important thing I'm about to say on the whole stream. Did Anton put this child's reputation on the line, or did the child herself put her reputation online into the front? Guys, this is key. Did Anton draft her? to the front lines, or did she walk to the front lines voluntarily? This is what judges are going to look at. Y'all got this street mentality. Oh, well, collateral damage. Anton shouldn't have been talking shit. Y'all are looking at it from a street mentality. That's fine. And it's a problem because y'all are going to be on the jury. But lawyers and judges, we don't look for a draft. We look for people who are going to raise their hands and volunteer.
The fact that Anton is trying to sue over this shows you how much of a cake he actually is. Shows you how much of a butterball moist simp, a chocolate cupcake with the white cream in the middle. That's exactly what he is. Oh, Mr. Potato Head looking at. I'm going to sue Corey Holcomb for making jokes about my family. Yeah, I got more money. It doesn't matter that I engage in rainbow activities. I got money. When you got money, it doesn't matter. Rainbow activities don't matter when you got money. Words of Anton Daniels.
Voluntarily go to the line. Did you get drafted to the Army, or did you sign up for that Mustang and that $30,000 for the re-up? Did you get a depender? Shout out to all the dependers. Y'all don't even know what I'm talking about.
It doesn't matter. Check this out. I'm sick of you YouTube people. I'm sick of the black community. It don't matter that Fleece Johnson told me I had a nice booty. I got money, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, Fleece Johnson might think I got a nice booty, and I giggle when he said it to me, but I got money, so none of that stuff matter. I'm Anton Daniels. Rainbow community activities doesn't matter when you got money.
When y'all say Anton caused this, you have to look. It's not about what Anton did, it's what the child did. Did the child put herself out there to become a public figure? Or did she not put herself out there and remain a private figure? This is so important because private figures have so much more protection than public figures. Y'all can say anything about me, damn near. I don't have any protection. I'm exposed. But a private figure, if I had a kid, I can't draft my kid. Generally. Then you got a little exception here, all right? But generally, all right. So, did the person voluntarily expose themselves? Does the child have the ability to respond? Anton said the girl was crying. Anton said the girl was in the doctor's office. Anton said the girl might be on her way to the hospital. Does she have a platform to respond? She might got a TikTok with 200 people. There was 25,000 people in Corey's chat. 25,000. Concurrent. If you look at the damn video now, it has over 300,000 views. 300,000 views. The girl might got a TikTok with 200 followers. She can't respond. She can't. Anton got 1 million views. She can go on his channel.
Go ahead with your bad self.
Y'all didn't say that, but I know some of y'all would. Anton got 1 million subs. Just go on there. Right? Did she put herself out there to assume the risk? All right. So again, this is a little bit too technical, but public figures, you have to show that the person meant it. You have to show that the speaker, that in this situation, let's say Corey knew the statement was false or recklessly disregarded the truth. This is a high standard. But for private citizens, it's a low standard. It just means, man, Corey, he just failed to act reasonably. Listen. Do you think that Corey failed to act reasonably under the circumstances? Put a yes if you think Corey failed to act reasonably. Put a no if you're like, no, I think he was reasonable to talk about that girl in a sexual manner. And we're going to get to it. If
Hey
you
man, Corey Holcomb brought out the big guns, man. He wanted to hit Anton where it hurt verbally. But see, that's what I was saying when Anton was on the show. Corey didn't have to get mad when Anton brought up that D sucking. Corey could have roasted Anton verbally and embarrassed him live on air. Corey should have used his comedic skills to verbally crucify Anton Daniels. He could have easily did that live on air. Anton Daniels is a cornball. He's a butterball. He's a sucker. Anton Fleece Daniels. Anton Daniels just earned him a brand new name. Anton Fleece Daniels. Corey didn't even have to get mad when Anton brought up that D-sucking allegation. All he had to say was, you got on your knees and sucked the Johnson of Fleece Johnson. You fixed it for daddy early in the morning. Fleece puts you in some pink panties and some pink lingerie with a lace front wig and some pink high heels. Man, I would have roasted Anton Daniels so bad for bringing up that D-sucking allegation, he would have gave up. He would have walked off the podcast because I would have roasted his ass so bad. I would have embarrassed Anton verbally. Corey had the comedic skills to do it. I got the comedic skills to do it. So if I got the comedic skills to do it, you know Corey Holcomb has the comedic skills to roast Anton a brand new you know what. Yeah.
that Corey acted reasonably, you really don't like Anton. Just say it. Y'all are not fucking with him. Man, the amount, y'all are like, yes. Are y'all trolling me? Y'all are like, hell yeah, he acted reasonable.
Corey should have used his comedic skills to roast Anton to embarrass him. Now, Corey Holcomb eventually did it later. He did it later and he hit Anton where it hurts. But I would have embarrassed Anton live on air when he would have made that D-sucking allegation. That D-sucking allegation would have rolled right off of my shoulder, and I would have roasted Anton so bad that I would have been the biggest mistake he ever made. I would have embarrassed Anton live on air. If I was Corey Holcomb, I would have never got emotional by this Carl Winslow, Steve Urkel looking ass, also Mr. Potato Head looking ass. Man, ain't nothing. He can't say nothing to offend me. He can't say nothing to get underneath my skin. Anton Daniels is beneath me. I don't care how much money he got. Anton Daniels is Carl Winslow and Steve Urkel with money. You mix Carl Winslow and Steve Urkel, then you have Anton Daniels. He's a certified Gang Goofy Gilligan. No charisma, no swagger, no style. He buys women with money. You know damn well women wasn't rocking with Anton Daniels before he had the money to pay them.
5150 all the way. Y'all are hardcore. Jesus Christ. Jesus. We got some no's in the chat, but you know. Some of you, man, we got a lot of 5150 in the house. All right, so this, just know, guys, this is a much lower standard. All right. So again, on top of the public figure, we have to address, and we did it in the beginning, but let's address this right now. The First Amendment argument is even weaker here because not only is the daughter a private figure, assumingly, but the daughter is a minor. Now, let's get this right out of the way. Let me set you fuckers straight. Some of y'all men, you know what R. Kelly say? Hey, R. Kelly, do you like young girls? And nigga was like, well, how young we talking? Prison. If you are...
See, Anton Daniels was smart enough to figure out that black people will forgive you for anything you do as long as you got money, popularity, and success. Anton figured that out a long time ago. He's a fake Christian. Anton has gotten away with being a fake Christian. He's gotten away with being a hypocrite. He's gotten away with being a Sambo because he He hides behind his money. Anytime he's criticized, every time Anton Daniels' character is on trial, he hides behind his money. And he knows black people, a lot of black people will forgive him because he'll say, they just hating on me because I got money. It doesn't matter that Fleece told me I had a nice booty. I got money, so it doesn't matter. It don't matter that I tap dance for white folks and kiss the behind of the white community. None of that stuff matters because Anton has money. All these people are haters and they're just jealous of me. You got goofy black people who go along with, yeah, Anton, they just hating on you. They just hating on you because you got money. It don't matter if they call Anton Daniels in bed with a white man. They will still make a million excuses because he has money. See, a lot of those people who hang around Anton, they feel like Anton can put them in a position of power to make money, so they'll never hold him accountable for anything he does. They'll never do it. If he got caught in, if Anton was caught in, if he was caught in bed with a white man today, his fans and subscribers would make millions of excuses for it and make it seem like it doesn't matter because he has money. Those people worship money so much they will overlook any Gilligan activities that he participated in. They'll look over any rainbow activities that he participated in because they'll say, well, he has money, so it doesn't matter. That's the mindset of Anton Daniels, and that's also the mindset of the people who support and follow him. Rainbow activities don't matter. Gilligan activities don't matter as long as you have money. And that's why Anton flaunts his money, because he knows he can get away with damn near anything in the black community as long as he brags about his fame and money. Everything is forgiven as you have fame and money.
7 months or 7 years or 17 years old, you are a child. And maybe not in the streets. Maybe not in your grandmother's basement. Some of y'all nasty.
No.
But if you're 17, by law, you are a child. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, it's not like she's 8 years old, lead attorney. She's a child. You might not like it. She might have C cups. I know some of y'all are on that. Doesn't matter what cup size she is. 17 years old, child. How young we talking?
Y'all got to call him Anton Fleece Johnson. That's his new name, Anton Fleece Johnson. If Anton would have said that D sucking to me, man, I was like, man, you was on your knees. Fleece Johnson gave you some knee pads to fix daddy early in the morning. Fleece Johnson gave you a wig and you got on your knees to fix daddy, but first you put your knee pads on, fool. And talk about D sucking when you was literally on your knees fixing it for daddy, fixing it for Fleece Johnson, your daddy. Fleece told Anton, anybody tell you got a nice body? If we was in prison, I had to get with you. I had to see what's up with you. I think you're cute. I think you got a nice booty. And he gonna answer. Fleece Johnson said, do you think you cute, Anton? And here go Anton. No. Anton, do you think you got a nice butt? And here go Anton. No. Fleece said, you got low self-esteem, man. I've been realized you had a nice butt a long time ago. Yeah. Anybody tell you got a nice booty? And here go Anton. No. Anybody tell you got a nice body? I think you're cute. We was in prison. I had to get with you. I had to see what's up with you. And here go Anton. You a fool, Fleece. You a fool, Fleece. I do anything to stay out of jail, Fleece. So I won't be in that predicament ever in life. I do anything to stay out of jail, Fleece. I won't fight nobody. I won't harm nobody. I won't steal nothing, Fleece. Look at this moist ass ninja.
Child. Bright line rule, no discussion. Heard some of y'all talking about she's not 9. It's a child. Any child 17 years old, child. Thank y'all for writing it in the chat. Child. Yeah. Let's get that straight. Did I go too far with the C cups? I try to make it visual for you. Child.
I'd do anything to stay out of jail, please. Rainbow activities don't matter. I'm Anton Daniels and I got money. I'm sick of degenerate people in the black community. It don't matter that Fleece told me I had a nice booty. It doesn't matter. I got money. You guys are just hating on Anton Daniels. You hating on my success. I got more money than you. I'm more successful than you. It doesn't matter if Fleece told me I got a nice booty. Money makes it to where it doesn't matter. Now I got too much money. It doesn't matter. It don't matter if I engage in rainbow community activities. My money makes it to where it doesn't matter.
All right. Here, let me end this poll too, because it's getting on my nerves, and y'all already know what y'all have already.
Anton Daniel said, engaging in rainbow activities don't matter as long as you got money. The Fleece Johnson interview was a prime example.
Y'all are like, man, Anton should not file this suit. All right, but there's the results. If you're watching, 3,000 people voted. 57% said no, Anton should not file. Only 29% said yes. So double the people said no. Double said Anton should not file, then said yes. All right. Now that we've got this straight, not only is the child assumingly not a public figure, she's private, but she's also a child.
I got a few words for Anton. Taste the rainbow. Anton Daniels, taste the rainbow. The fruity pebbles. Anton, why don't you just sit up there and taste the rainbow since you're a certified rainbow community member? Rainbow activities doesn't matter when you have money. It doesn't matter that Fleece said I got a nice booty. My money makes it to where it doesn't matter.
The child. Now, if you want to come at me, it's fine. You got more leeway. You have more tolerance for harsh speech. You can say a lot of shit about me. You can say a lot of shit about Anton. You can say a lot of shit about Tasha K. All of them. Because we're public figures. If they're like you people in the chat, y'all have more protection. It's very difficult. Y'all can file lawsuits a lot quicker. But man, there's another category. This category is for private individuals and it has more protection. Man, when you talk about private minors, you can barely say their name. They are so fucking protected. You can barely say their name. Not only are they not putting themselves out there, they're children. They're children. Let me see if I can find this. Shout out to General. General says, man, Lee losing all of the 5150 that came because he came on set faking like he was a real one. Oh, I'm faking. By reading the law to you fuckers, I'm faking, right? The legal explainer. This is why some of y'all are not successful, all right? I'm an attorney. I'm just explaining the law.
That's all he's doing. I had to agree. Excuse me. I had to agree with the lead attorney. All he's doing is explaining the law. He didn't take sides with anybody. He's just breaking down the law and saying how it could possibly work in somebody's favor. That's all he's doing. So I agree with the lead attorney.
Oh, lead attorney, you're not a real one. You're not telling us the code of the streets. I took the bar. I didn't take the street code. I've been representing you fuckers for my entire adult life. You're not a real one. Nigga, get the I should kick you. I should sit you out for 5 minutes for talking shit. But I can't because I'm a public figure. So y'all can talk all this shit you want. All right, y'all. You can talk all this shit you want, but just know this ain't hate. A lot of y'all, Anton hating and shit. I'm telling you the law for educational purposes. This is not legal advice. If you don't like the law, do not shoot the lawyer. I'm the messenger. Some of y'all, a few of y'all are confused. This is all I've been doing my entire life. I'm just explaining it. Y'all go on all these other content creators platforms and you just listen to fucking random opinions and then you come over here thinking it's the same fucking thing. Now, are there children who are public figures? Yes, maybe. What about the white girl that blew up TikTok 5 years ago, the Charlie DiMaggio girl? What she have, 300 million subs or some shit? She's public. She's public. There are super famous children who put themselves out there and start speaking on stuff. There are. So not all children receive this protection, but in general, children are considered private unless you can show some extreme circumstances. Oh, a shout out to Sober Skinny, Cash Me Outside. The Cash Me Outside girl. Yes, that's a great one. That's a great one. That girl, she got tatted up and started talking all types of shit. And she got, what she get? $10 million in a day when she turned 18? What'd I say? Some of y'all were waiting. Only to turn.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. You got black men who throw money at strippers and they spend money on bras who don't want nothing to do with them, but they pay these women in hopes that they can get some box. In most cases, they never get it. But these are the same guys who have a problem supporting platforms to where they're getting game and they're entertained. But I ain't gonna drop no. I'll throw money at a stripper. I'll throw money at a thought, but I ain't gonna support real content creators. That's the mindset of a lot of you cats. Throw money at strippers and thoughts who don't want nothing to do with you, who are just clearly using you for the money. You get no value out of these bras. Most of the time, you don't even get the box. But a lot of you guys are tricks. A lot of you guys are thirsty simps. I understand that. So I'm not even mad about it. I'm just addressing what I already know to be true. Anyway, let's go.
You went too far with the C cups. Bitch made $10 million when she turned 18 on her birthday. But I'm going too far. But she's a child. Right? So typically, can a child be a public figure? Yes, but in general, they're private, and as children, they receive the most protection. Ooh, shout out to the new geeks. Says Greta Thunberg. Yes, that's an excellent. Greta Thunberg. Excellent. Well, yeah, she's a minor, right? She's grown now, but that's an excellent.
RPA said Anton has a separate apartment. I believe it. He has enough money to have a separate apartment. He ain't got to live with his wife. Now, that's one thing, when you got bread like that, he tell his wife, I record over here. This is my studio. He does that because he doesn't want to spend a lot of time around his wife. Whenever he gets tired of his wife, he locks himself in the studio and go to work. I ain't mad at that because sometimes you might need to lock yourself in a space to get work done. I get it. As long as you're taking care of business, I'm not even mad at that. I ain't mad at that. But when you claim to be a conservative Christian and you interview sex predators, I got a problem with you being a hypocrite. When you fix your mouth to say that you don't listen to jailbirds, but you platform somebody like Fleece Johnson who flirted with you and told you had a nice booty, but then you said that you don't listen to people who's been to jail, clearly Anton Daniels is a hypocrite. 100%. I don't listen to people who's been to jail, but I interview Fleece Johnson, the sex predator. Then he went on to say, Fleece Johnson is my dog. Now, how fake is that?
Example. All right. So here we go. Just a quick, because we're about to get into the heavy part of the presentation. All right. Where we at in general? Does Corey enjoy First Amendment rights? Absolutely. But typically, First Amendment is for government protection, not for private civil lawsuit protection. All right. But there is First Amendment. So Corey's good right there. But again, you cannot say just anything to anyone with no consequences. And the First Amendment does not shield you from civil liability. All right. We talked about the public figure and private figure. You guys in general are private figure. We YouTubers are public figure. Public figures. Y'all can wild out against us, but we have to be very careful when we talk about you fuckers. But y'all can go ham. Right. And let's just say obviously that both Corey and Anton are public figures. But what about the wife? And Lord knows what about that daughter. All right. And we see people like me, Corey, Anton, y'all have to really go ham on us for us to do anything. For you guys, y'all get so much more protection. But for kids, they typically get the most protection. All right. Now we're going to go deep.
Now I want y'all to see this. This is Anton Daniels telling you that Fleece Johnson is his dog, right? He said Fleece Johnson was his dog.
It ain't never been no loyalty in this game. Let me help y'all to understand something.
He said
From relationships to
He said Fleece Johnson is his dog, but he told this chick named Messi he don't listen to jailbirds. But Fleece Johnson, who's a sexual predator and a convict, is his dog. But he claimed that he don't listen to people who's been to jail. Anton is a liar and a hypocrite, 100%. I want y'all to hear when he said Fleece Johnson is his dog.
business to content creation. And I'm going to read the super chat shortly. I appreciate you. From every single thing that there are a lot of people that got it out the mud from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And that's just loyal. That got it out the mud from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And that's just loyal. That's just cool. That's just great. That's not on no snake behavior. That is just solid, straight up solid people from the jump, from the beginning to the high. No matter how great you become, the more enemies that you're going to generate. But we're going to keep working. And so what people also don't realize is that the thing that I lean into when I start to get upset, because I'm leaning more into my emotions. Listen. I'm going to be very, very transparent. I'm going to be 100% transparent. The thing that I lean into more, because I am going to be more emotional than I ever have been before, because I love this shit. It gives me some level of humanization that allows for me to really embrace who I am to my core. I'm going to lie, because that's my motherfucking dog.
Watch this right here.
Why? Because Fleet. Let me figure out where is it at? Here we go.
He told Messi, he told everybody's auntie, Messi need to be in the kitchen whipping up some catfish and potato salad and some collard greens on Sunday instead of gossiping with Anton Daniels, to the point to where she never held him accountable for anything. Now he told this woman, I don't even listen to jailbirds. But then he goes on to say that Fleece Johnson is his dog and homeboy. And Fleece Johnson is a known sexual predator. So he's against degenerate activity. He's against criminal activity. But somebody like Fleece Johnson is your homeboy. Somebody like Fleece Johnson is your dog, and Fleece is a sexual predator. Huh? Anton is a hypocrite and a fake Christian. I want y'all to listen to this right here. He said Fleece Johnson is his dog.
Shout out to Fleece Johnson. Just the shout out to Fleece Johnson. 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 Just a random ass. Shout out to Fleece Johnson. Shout out to Fleece Johnson. Just a random ass noise. Shout out to Fleece. You know why? Because Fleece got me bags. 1,000. And I'm going to do another motherfucking Fleece interview. You know why? Because that's my motherfucking dog. Shout out to Fleece Johnson. Because he about business.
So he said Fleece Johnson is about business. But he told Messi he don't talk to people that's been to jail. But Fleece Johnson, a sexual predator, is his mother effing dog. That's his boy. And he said it several times. Shout out to Fleece Johnson. Anton Daniels is a fake Christian. Money comes before his manhood. Money comes before his principles. Money comes before his Christian values. How is Fleece Johnson your dog? When you say you don't listen to people that's been to jail, Anton is a fake Christian and a hypocrite 100%. He's a clown. If you mix Steve Urkel and Carl Winslow, you have Anton Daniels. Anton is a gang goofy Gilligan with money. How you gonna be friends with Fleece Johnson, but you said you don't talk to guys that's been to jail?
Business. Because he about dogs. Why? Because that's my 1,000. And I'm going to do another motherfucking Fleece interview. You know why? Because that's my motherfucking dog. Shout out to Fleece Johnson. Because he about business. Fleece realer than a lot of y'all. Let me tell you something.
Look at him. He got that liquid courage up in him, right? He had to get that liquid courage up in him to talk greasy. Anton started talking real greasy once he got that liquid courage up in his system. He said, Fleece Johnson is my dog. But he said he don't talk. He said he don't listen to people that's been to jail, but Fleece is his dog. I told you Anton is a hypocrite. I told you Anton to do anything for money.
Fleece Johnson is realer than a lot of these dudes that's out here in these streets. Listen, that's on my mama, on everything. That's how much I don't have no love for these dudes out here. That's how much I think that a lot of these dudes is gossip girls. That's how much I think that a lot of these dudes is leaning into their femininity. Fleece Johnson, the booty warrior, is realer than a lot of these dudes that's pretending like they real dudes in real life.
How you gonna be cool with a booty warrior as a conservative Christian? And Fleece Johnson claimed to fame is taking advantage of weak men in prison. That's Fleece Johnson's whole claim to fame is violating men sexually. And somebody like that is your dog. Somebody like that is your homeboy. But you said it yourself. You don't talk to people who've been to jail. You don't even listen to people who've been to jail. But Fleece Johnson is your dog. If this doesn't prove how phony Anton Daniels is, I don't know what will. You guys are just lost in the sauce if you can't see how phony this guy is. Fleece Johnson is my mother effing dog. But you said you don't even listen to people who's been to jail. But a sexual predator is your dog? A man who preys on vulnerable, weak men in prison? That's your homeboy? Oh, I get it. As long as you can make money with Fleece, it doesn't matter. Rainbow community activities don't matter as long as you can make money. I understand, Anton Daniels. I get it 100%. It doesn't matter. Rainbow activities with Fleece Johnson don't matter because we making money. Fleece Johnson is my dog.
Real dudes in real life. Have y'all out of these dudes that's pretending like they real dudes in real life? Have y'all ever really started to think about why a lot of these people is still in the position that they in today? Have y'all thought about that?
Listen, homie, Fleece Johnson is a self-proclaimed booty warrior. Why would a conservative Christian be cool with a self-proclaimed booty warrior, a guy who's known to violate men sexually? So you're cool with a booty warrior? A booty warrior is your homeboy, but you claim to have all these Christian values. You claim to have all these Christian morals. That's your homeboy? Fleece Johnson is your dog? I don't even talk to cats that's been to jail, but it doesn't matter. Fleece Johnson is my homeboy anyway. I don't care that Fleece told me I had a nice booty. I made money with Fleece, so it doesn't matter.
Have y'all thought about why a lot of people can't grow or they hit a ceiling and they stay in that same place 100% of the time? You know why Fleece is realer? Fleece. You know why Fleece is realer than a lot of these dudes? And why I actually respect them? Is because Fleece is not afraid to be 100% honest with who he is.
Well, why don't you come out of the closet and be honest about who you are? How come you're not inspired by Fleece Johnson and how Fleece is honest with people? You need to come out of the closet and be honest with your people. Just admit the fact that I think you already know. If Fleece is honest about who he is, how come Anton Daniels ain't came out of that closet yet? That's all I want to know.
That's why you're living in a lot of y'all. See, when you step into the room, y'all. See, when that's why he is not afraid to be 100% honest with who he is. That's why he relented in a lot of y'all. See, when you step into the room with a dude like that, you know exactly what you getting. It ain't no misunderstanding. Like he gonna check in. He gonna literally say exactly what he about before you ever sit down and put the camera in front of him, right? And so what he do is he stand on business and he said, listen, yo, Time, can I be 100% real or do you want me to be something different? I say, yo, fam, be 100% what you are and we just gonna figure that shit out as we go. And so one of the things that I didn't do was I didn't edit the video. I didn't take nothing out of context. I aired it 100%. And when they hit me back up and they said, Anton, of all of the people that we had never did an interview with or we had never kicked it with, you a real one, bro, because you said it, you did exactly what you said that you was gonna do. And you didn't modify it. You didn't worry about what everybody was gonna think, but you aired that shit. And you got an agenda, you got an objective of what it is that you wanted to show to the people in order to help them to understand why they needed to avoid this situation in the first place. And I appreciate that. And so as a result, yo, can we do business again? And I said, absolutely. You know why? Because I don't give a fuck about what nobody else say. The only thing I care about is what I think makes sense in order to emphasize it or implement it to the other thing. And so what you see a lot of these other dudes is doing out here in these streets is they pivoting and they posturing. That's why a lot of these women can't get up under y'all as real dudes. You know why? Because you pretending.
You paying. You claim that people are pretending and you pay women like Mika to be around you. Anton Daniels is Carl Winslow mixed with Steve Urkel. He's a gang goofy Gilligan with money. You know damn well ain't none of these women will want to be around Anton if he wasn't paying them. Stop it. Anton was a goofy before he had money. Any goofy with money can pay women to hang around him. Steve, if you gave Steve Urkel some money, he can pay a bunch of women to hang with him. Doesn't mean that they really like him. They're just using him for the opportunity. They're just using him for the money. Come on, homie. Listen. People who's laced with the game, we already know what it is, bruh. You a Gilligan. You a gang goofy Gilligan.
acting like you a real one. See, everybody that say that they a real one online ain't really real. It's just like a killer that say he killing everybody. Bro, you ain't killed nothing. You acting like you a killer. You acting
You
like
don't know what a real killer is. How could you even talk about street stuff and killers when you said you would do anything to stay out of jail? You's a coward. You're moist. You're a cupcake. You're soft as doctor's cotton. I do anything to stay out of jail, please. Do you really think somebody like that is going to hang around a killer if he's afraid to even go to jail for even standing up for what he believes in? I won't go to jail. I won't hurt nobody. I won't fight nobody. I won't steal nothing, please. I do anything to stay out of jail, please. Do you really think somebody who's scary and goofy like this would ever come face to face with a killer unless he's being a victim? Come on, man. You really think a goofy like this is around real ones? I'd do anything to stay out of jail, please. I bet you would. I bet you would do anything to stay out of jail. Literally anything. You're a gang goofy Gilligan. Stop it, homie. Nobody that's certified in these streets believes a word that you're saying. You a goofy. You a gang goofy. Now sit down and take 10 seats.
a real one. When I see these jailbird ass niggas get mad at me for interviewing Fleece Johnson, you know what they tell me? You a molested ass nigga in prison. You the one.
Fleece Johnson, the one that took your panties off verbally.
One that Fleece was going at. See, you can get mad at me, but I ain't never been to prison. I ain't never tripped out. I ain't never had to worry about a dude coming at my genitals. I ain't never had to worry about giving it up to a dude in prison. You know why?
You had to worry about giving it up to Fleece. Fleece said you would be his girlfriend and you giggled about it. Anton wouldn't last 2 days in the county jail. I promise you. If Anton had to go into the county jail with these gang members and street gats, they would extort him. Anton would be lunch meat if he ever went to jail. I promise you. He would have to pay people to keep, he would have to pay to keep the wolves and animals up off of him. He's that weak. He wouldn't last 2 days. Anton would have to pay racks for protection if he even went to the county jail. Straight up.
Because real dudes like me ain't never been to prison. So when I see dudes start to get a little bit apprehensive or they start complaining, when I see these niggas feeling a certain type of way, I seen you get knocked out on camera. What I'm gonna do? Compete against a nigga that's on camera getting beat up? A dude walked up on you and slept you? Why would I compete and go back and forth with a nigga that slept you? Nickel. You hit the top of where you gonna be. It's nowhere else for you to go. You got the same fucking background. You still talking shit. And the reason why these niggas feel a certain type of way is because these niggas they've been slept on. They've been beat up in real life on camera. And so they try to posture in order to make themselves feel like gorillas because it's easier for them to do that shit online. But when I pulled up on that, he said, no, thank you.
Who did Anton really pull up on, man? Do you guys believe this fool pulled up on anybody?
You still gonna be fucked up on you and slept? What I'm gonna do? Compete against a nigga that
All right, enough of this, right? You really believe that Anton is pulling up on anybody? Are you guys that foolish enough to believe that? He's not gonna pull up on anybody. He's a clown. Stop it. Listen, man, we gave you guys some good work. I've been up here for 2 hours. We gave you guys some entertainment, some comedy, you know.
in the prison. So when I see dudes start to get when I see these niggas feeling, I seen you get knocked. What I'm gonna do? Compete against a nigga that camera getting fucked up on you and compete and go back and forth, hit the top of where you gonna be. Why they needed to avoid this situation.
All right, man. I think you guys heard enough of this, man. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody for pulling up and supporting the show on the late night. I know it's 12 p.m. East Coast time, man. A lot of you guys back east, you rocking with us, and I appreciate you for rocking with us. And we're gonna get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I said it before and I say it again. It's easy to talk greedy. It's easy to talk greasy when you have armed security. It's easy to talk greasy there. That don't count. Anton Daniels said that he don't even talk to people that's been to jail, but then he goes on to say Fleece Johnson is his dog. The man is a hypocrite. He's a fake Christian. Conservative Christian men don't platform sexual predators like Fleece Johnson. Real conservative Christian men would never do that. Anton puts money before his manhood and his Christian values. Those of us with common sense understand that. It doesn't matter that I engage in rainbow community activities. I got money, so it doesn't matter. Fleece Johnson is my dog. Me and Fleece get money. Fleece is about business. Rainbow community activities doesn't matter as long as you got money. I'm going to get up out of here, man. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel. Bless the like button. I'll be back at y'all tomorrow morning with some more content. Peace to everybody that's been rocking with me. I'm gone, y'all. Rainbow community activities don't matter as long as you got money.